not a story, but my experience. I was taking a pre-trip pre-test with one of the instructors. So during a test, the instructor don't supposed to say anything. But as soon as we started, first of all, he's like, Harold, hurry up. I don't have all day. He's upset because they make pre-trips. So y'all, if y'all got a job, just do your job. Don't take it out on the people that's paying you. When you're a student somewhere, you're paying to go to that school. And this dude literally took his little anger out on me because he didn't feel like he wanted to do pre-trip testing. So I was the last one. And I'd already told some people that, hey, this dude don't like me. This dude is very rude. Older gentleman. He probably my age, but black don't crack. So he looked probably about 15 years older than me. But anyway, I look him in his eyes, and we working on it. So by the time we get in the cab, I basically just started letting him continue to coach me. And because I can see he's getting off in some kind of way about this. So I just let him do it. After he started doing it, we finished, came to the completion of the test. He said, well, Harold, you done good on the outside, but you suck, you eat SHIT in the cab. I said, sir, I respect your opinion, but I disagree. I probably said strongly disagree. And I said, the outside of the tractor and trailer, I would struggle with, but I've been doing air brakes tests since 2008. So the air brakes test on a Class B and Class A is basically the same. So he looked at me and said, well, I was going to pass you. That means it's up to him whether I get my license or not, really? This is 2025 and you still got me on the plantation? I got a yes answer. So he says, I was going to pass you, but since you're getting sassy, I'm a 54-year-old man. I don't get sassy. I keep it classy, 24/7. See, somebody saying, no. If I give my black people grace, I'm going to give all men grace. The Bible don't say treat your own right. I do unto others as I want them to do unto me. So I just told him the way he was told, and he said, since you're getting sassy, you flunk, and threw my book at me.
Good morning, Mila.
Shut the tractor down. Get out. By then, y'all, I said, my daddy clicked in me. So I looked him in his eyes and said, no, you shut this down. And I forget everything I said, but I told him, don't ever talk to me like that again. And I just got out of the truck, went to the so-called, y'all, there's a black supervisor on the pad that say supervisor. Now, he didn't address the employee. He just took my complaint, told me to write it up or whatever, but they never addressed. Let me tell you something, supervisors, and this is for black people. Look, don't just supervise black people when you get a position. This ain't slavery time. Supervise everybody. And you're not supervising the students, you're supervising the employees. So when the employees cuss the students or cuss the clients, you're supposed to reprimand them right there. It's in the curriculum. But see, ain't nobody gonna admit, we just supervise our own. But we still messed up in here. So anyway, I get past that. They start calling me the angry black man. So I already see what's going on. So I'm not gonna go out here and act ignorant, cuss, and threat, and start trying to fight anyone because I know they'll say I make for a hostile work environment. They'll call the police and have me banned, and there goes my wife and our $10,000 is down the drain.
Wasn't that?
I'm telling this story, thank you. Whatever we spent, it's down the drain. Y'all get the point what I'm trying to say. But anyway, when we go back, the dude in the trailer looking at our books, I say something to him and he say, well, you need to be over here and da-da-da-da. I said, well, I don't do manuals. I've signed my waiver to do nothing but automatics. We're on automatics. This dude slammed the book that with the stickers not on here and da-da-da-da-da. And why come you haven't done your pre-trip? I said, I did the pre-trip. I said, but Mr. Tim failed me because he said I was sassy. He said, oh, I heard about that. Yeah, that's retaliation right there. Oh, by the way, we wrote Mr. Tim up. We wrote Mr. Tim up. And the owner's son came up and interviewed us over that. And talked to him. And I apologize for that statement and blah, 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 blah. You know, the whole thing. You know, hey, if you got a curriculum, you want somebody to handle something a certain way, let me tell y'all something. Say, man, sometimes you just gonna be wrong. For real. So this dude is setting up in the trailer, he yelling and da-da-da-da, so we end up just walking off. My last words to him, I said, hey, either go to the concrete or shut up. Somebody get that in the morning. I was saying something. But he shut up. We went on, started doing our drills and stuff on the pad. And we get on the truck. The dude banging on the window while we driving. I mean, he's just straight dogging. I never say anything. I don't say anything. And I'm not saying anything because I know this is America and I'm a black man. You know, anybody else in that tractor could have spoke up and he'd have had to straighten up. But if I would have said something, it would have been, he's an angry black man, because that's the rumor going around out here. Let them see the school. Let them see, this is where we at. We here now. This is it, y'all. Yeah. So, anyway, we do the drills, go through all that. I'm going to fast forward. We get back up in here, and we get on the truck to do our miles, because you got to have 175 miles on the road. So my wife in the driver's seat, that dude start his ranting. Always cussing and always, blah, 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 and complaining about how the instructors and don't work together and how they can't keep employees and, and I'm like, I don't care about that. That's not my issue, I'm here to get my class A's. That's it, So this dude, he cusses another student, which happened to be my wife. He cusses her. She says, okay, I'm done. She got out the seat right there at the turn. Got out the seat, put it in, pulled the brakes, and matter of fact, the dude that did it is pulling up right now. Wow. No, the dude I had an issue with, the pre-test dude, is pulling up right now. Right now. Boy, y'all ain't nothing changed. But check it out. She got out that seat, and the dude said, okay, Harold, your turn. I just got in the seat, finished the drive. And I drive well, y'all. I've been driving big vehicles since 2008. And I love me some me. Safety first. I don't care what you think. I'm not an expert. I respect what I do. When you get comfortable driving these big vehicles, those are the ones that have crashes and have casualties in it. So I always respect what you're doing. So we make it through that. And after he cussed her, this same gentleman, he went bad on somebody and somebody spazzed out, or what the young people call it, crashed out on him. Now he ain't even driving on the road no more. They got him up here training on the pads. Now remember, I said we're automatics. Yeah, we only train one time with an automatic tractor. They kept us on manuals. They still keep putting us on manuals. And all of the equipment here is raggedy. Mirrors broke, windows broke. It's so bad. It was iced over. I know y'all probably saw my post where I fell on the steps. check it out. Sometimes you got to be a sacrificial lamb. And that's what I consider myself, a sacrificial lamb, because I fell on those steps. I wasn't the only one. I think 2 other people fell. But when we came back to school, they had fixed the steps. They had put rubber on the steps where it's more grip, and they fixed the handrails where they wasn't loose no more. Because I tried to catch myself on the handrail, but it was so loose I still fell and hurt myself. So I'm like, man, y'all making 10,000 plus off of me, and I'm just out here getting dogged. For real. Okay. They got a dude out here, Diego, can't even speak good English. Instructing. I never got in his lane because I couldn't understand what he was saying. So it's one track out here that I just can't groove in. Finally, they told me, oh, the tractor is smaller than what you used to. The trailer was smaller. I said, oh, okay. But still, I didn't like it because the mirrors broke. It's just and I'm a white collar worker going to a blue collar. I could tell you an F sharp from a C sharp. I'm not saying, man, first of all, truck driver, you got to be nasty to be a truck driver because you only bathe them every other day or whatever, and you got to get points on your lug card to even take a shower. That ain't really me, y'all. God bless you if you like doing it. God bless you if you can drive a big. I've been driving a big vehicle since 2008. That don't make me no better. That don't make me no worse. That's just what I do. But anyway, to speed up, after I failed, I came back out here. They had our books, not even in the trailer. They had took our books to the office up in the college. Like, hey, we getting rid of them. Because we're making them change. We're making them be professional. We're just making them do their job. And I'm being bashed with retaliation and all this over a Class A CDL, and all I'm saying is just do your job. Oh, I've been doing this 30 years. God bless you. God bless you. Who cares? Who cares? I'm just doing this to get options. That's all. That's all. So, after that little thing, we come back. They put our books up. We went and got our books. Went back on the pad. Got on the lane. Did all my maneuvers. Okay, so I started looking at my book, and I see my progress. I went from getting 3s on my maneuvers to 5s on my maneuvers. But see, that what they say is not important. The thing is, if you know you got something and you feel safe doing it, you good. And that's where I'm at. I had got where I could maneuver this tractor and trailer with confidence. Where they put me on this broke mirror truck with this broke English, and this dude started trying to tear everything I've established for myself down, and like I got to do it his way. Like his name is going to be on my license. And I'm knowing, because they already, it's getting back to me that, oh, they see you as an angry black man. But every time y'all see me, I'm out here joking, laughing, encouraging the younger students, encouraging them in life. But because I look a person in their face, and I guess because I'm a black man, that's got to be seen as angry. Well, do I have to be your footstool forever? Or do I ever take the word of God serious and say that I'm more than a conqueror? Bump my skin color. Black men, it wasn't just for your wife to be more than a conqueror. You are more than a conqueror. Don't stoop down for your woman. Don't stoop down for nobody. You're more than a conqueror. That's the devil's job. Steal, kill, and destroy. You can speak your mind. You don't have to cuss. And you can hold them accountable. And that's all I've been doing out here at this school. So when I do leave here, it's better already. Because they already said the other students are wondering why blah, 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 because I went up and pulled a coattail on them. They said, we were wondering why they was making statements in class about some of our instructors are rude. They don't have to be rude. They don't have to be rude. They're rude because you allow them to be rude. On every job, there's a curriculum. You could go to EEOC on people and get them in trouble. But anyway, y'all, say, okay, I'm going to tell y'all how favoritism and how it's not the same. Now, I've been driving. All he was giving me was 3s. My wife on that same with the same instructor. She getting 5s. Okay, now I'm going to show y'all how. Is it my skills or is it what they think or who they like? See, when they see a woman, they see breasts. They see femininity. They see something they can get out of her. So they giving her 5s until she said, don't cuss me. Her numbers went down. She didn't drive no different. But I can't get no better than that. Now, on my maneuvers, I went from 3s to 5s. Diego told me yesterday, you can't drive. You ain't ready to test. Well, 5 is the highest score you can get on stuff. And all you got to do is do these maneuvers one time. And you can't hand me a book or a piece of paper and tell me I will not memorize it or I will not sink it into my spirit. Book work is not hard. Preparation plus opportunity equals success. But this school here, y'all, it has taught me that no matter how old you get, say, this stuff, this racism stuff, man, it is real. And it is programmed in people's minds. They don't know how to treat. I live off of this, respect. You know what? If you can learn to respect, and look, don't just respect some people. And I'm talking to my people. Don't just respect your kids and then dog grown people. Respect everyone. The Bible says, do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. Not do unto your kids and then treat everybody else the way you want to treat them. Treat everyone the way you want to be treated. You can end all that. You can end, whether they're straight, whether they're gay, whether they're fat, whether they're black, whether they're white. It don't matter. If you just give people the respect that you want. Even with all the rudeness out here. All the rudeness. I still keep that same approach.
He told him not to come back today.
I keep the same approach. But I see, it's not really, and I've been going through this for 54 years, y'all. I got kicked out of public schools, man, just for being who I am. I remember I used to cry to my mother, and she was like, hey, that's just who you are. I'd go she'd have to come up to the school. My pastor at my church was the president of NAACP in the state of Oklahoma, and she would say, let me see his transcript. He had straight A's. How can he be the worst student ever in Muskogee Public Schools? Well, Harold could tell the kids not to do their work, and they won't do it. No, I didn't tell them. They just followed me. And if you're a buster teacher, they won't follow you. That was just a gift God gave. I was born into it. From day one. And it's still going on. 54. I respect people. But it seems like people get their rocks off with me. Even family members. Never heard my brother call somebody a bitch, but he called me one. Juliet Lee beat him up. Richard beat him. It seems like everybody get off on finding themselves through me. Say, it's even women gotta be tough towards me. Say, it's a female out there that will give you every piece of fight you want. They'll match your attitude. They'll match your toughness, but you ain't gonna do that with them because you know you're gonna have to come with it, and if she go to jail, you go to jail. Y'all be careful with admiration, because admiration is the twin brother or sister of envy. I come out here every weekend. Been doing it 7 days a week. Come out here, I could pass everything out here right now. And they'll probably try to make it real hard on me to get that Class A. Just because we said, hey man, I appreciate it if you don't cuss me. It's enough I gotta sit in this tractor with you and you stink. You come out here like you ain't bathed. But don't curse me. Every truck driver, every CDL Class A holder is not a convict or an ex-con. No. Everyone's not dum-dums. But, hey, this is it. Show them the people walking in. Get that. They walking up. They walking up. We walking up. We got to go put up with this. And another thing. We're testing automatic, but they don't like you when you say, I don't want to do manual. Now, yesterday hey, where's the vehicle that we're testing in and driving? Oh, it's in the shop and that one don't have fuel. Now you got over $10,000 from me. Why come I can't train on an automatic tractor? It's just sitting over there. He said, oh, we got to put fuel in it. Well, wouldn't you got paid. You're not giving me my money back. So let me train on the vehicle that I'm a test in so I can be familiar with it. Don't have me dealing with a clutch doing my maneuvers. When an automatic, you don't use a clutch. When you're doing maneuvers in a manual, you don't use the gas. You just on your clutch. Your clutch is your brake and your gas, basically, because you're going at a slow pace. If you're in an automatic, you've got to get used to giving that gas, just enough gas to do your maneuvers and not be speeding up and slowing down, but to do your maneuvers and keep it at a slow, steady speed where you can perform all your maneuvers properly. Well, that takes practice. But all we hear is, I've been doing this 30 years. They'll get in there and do the maneuver real fast, showing out. These are 50, 60-year-old men out here showing out like we throwing rocks and seeing who can bounce on the water the best. I'm like, dude, am I in school or are you in school? Yeah, everything is not a stereotype, man. Trash is trash. If you're a trashy individual, say I told y'all, 2025 is a year of accountability. I'm holding myself accountable. That's why I'm still here, and they can't say nothing. And y'all, check it out. The same dude that be hitting the window and cuss my wife, I knew what they was doing, because the first thing they say, ain't nobody gonna cuss my wife. They know I'm hard. All them people like that, they mess with your money. You won't be paying your mortgage. You're going to be giving that money right back to them because you're going to be in jail or either in prison with your tough, bad self. Dummy. But that same dude that did that, y'all, God touched me and said, shake his hand. So I pounded him up yesterday, asked him how he was doing. See, this God thing and showing people God is more than putting on suits and staying in your comfort zone. Y'all remember, nothing miraculous happens in your comfort zone. All these people getting ready to go to church and put on, yes, I'm a pastor and I'm there. Say, shut up, dude. Soon as you leave the church, you go get in the flesh. Some of y'all getting in the flesh right there in the church. It's a show thing. You got to show people. You got to show people who you are. Stop talking. Show people. So what I'm doing out here is I'm showing them. This is the way you treat Harold because that's the way Harold's going to treat you. Some people take meekness for weakness. But I want to tell y'all, remember this. Meekness is not weakness. It's only strength under control. Meekness is not weakness. It's strength under control. Is that the dude that fell too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the other dude that fell on the steps. Henderson. But see, he just got up. Oh, I'm okay. I'm all right. No, I'm not all right. That triggered arthritis on the other side of my hip.
Ankle swole up.
Ankle swole up. But I'm not complaining. I'm still coming out here because I'm on a mission. Preparation plus opportunity equals success. I'm prepared, but hey, they're making it hard. I'm training on manuals, but I got a test on automatic. Say, it's time for us to go check in. Y'all be encouraged, TikTok. Y'all pray for me. Man, hey, it's real in the field. This YouTube. Oh, this YouTube. Y'all pray for me. Y'all keep it 100. All right? Deuces.